So the next one is I'll be talking about what I want to see at E3 2016 from Microsoft. This one, I know there's going to be something from Microsoft Studio. Some surprises maybe with the Xbox One. We know that there's probably going to be more because, hey, it's not like Nintendo with Zelda Wii U. So basically, there are a lot of rumors that's coming out with Microsoft. And like Review Tech USA, I had at least one video about the Xbox rumor. Whether it's true or not, we'll see what happened. Some of them sound interesting. Some of them are like, really, you're gonna do this? You have to do this. So anyway, here's my top 10. What I want to see from Microsoft at E3 2016. So here we go. First, more backwards compatible games. When Phil Spencer announced that in November 2015, awesome. Now you can play your game, some of your game from the 360 catalog to the Xbox One. But there's one flaw that makes me say, I guess I gotta keep my 360. And that is your save files. Unless you're starting the game from scratch, then you don't have to worry about it. But in order to play your game with your save file, you have to put them on the cloud, the Microsoft cloud. Then from there, they can actually read it, and then there you go. Fortunately, in order to use it, just like PlayStation Plus, you have to have gold. So I'm like, great. So I have to pay gold so I can play my save file on the cloud on the Xbox One. So I'm like, crud, that sucks, man. Really? Really? I mean, it's good. It's backwards compatible with the Xbox One, but short. Fell so short that I have to use gold in order to use the cloud. That bums me out there. That's not cool, Phil Spencer. Man, you gotta fix that. So basically, number 10 I want to see from an update is able to transfer the file without gold from the 360 to the Xbox One, like some way. I mean, I tried using a flash drive. That didn't really work. I guess the OS for the 360 and the Xbox One's way too different, so kind of disappointing. So maybe some update, like something like that. Number 9, cheap gold membership. Oh my gosh, $60 per year. I know it used to be 50. They had to raise it for whatever reason. Hey, look, Microsoft, you're not in the lead anymore. It's PlayStation, so gotta make it cheaper. Maybe between $35 to $45 per year. Make it cheaper than PlayStation Plus. Pressure PlayStation to lower their plus. Or heck, make online free. That'd be awesome. I know realistically to some extent that's impossible because in PlayStation 3 they're actually losing money for every time somebody playing online for free in the PS3. They stuck with their gun, but at the same time they're saying, yeah, that's not gonna work. Kinda disappointing that PlayStation Plus, you have to be Plus on the PS4. So make it competitive, make it cheap. Maybe $5 lower than PlayStation Plus. If it's 47, make yourself 45. Okay. Number 8, cross-buy with Windows 10, make it mandatory. PlayStation used to do it for a while in the beginning with Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank, the Tower Defense game. I can remember the subtitle. PlayStation, also Battle Royale, and Sly Cooper had cross-buy feature. So I know some games already doing it with Windows 10, which is Killer Instinct is one of them. I have no. Oh, Quantum Break was another one. Maybe Halo 5, maybe some new Halo game. But I would say, you want to be competitive with PlayStation. Embrace cross-buy. When someone buys an Xbox One game, there should be a code for the Windows 10. Make it optional. Cross-buy, cross-save, cross-play. That's the future. It is 2016. It's time for change. Alright, number 7. No exclusive from third-party companies. I.e. Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm sorry. That was one of the most stupidest decisions the developer of Tomb Raider did. I know they were afraid because of Uncharted. And sadly so, yeah, right so, because, hey, look at Uncharted. Look what happened. Uncharted really surpassed, and people loved it, nines and tens. So I mean, it maybe was the right at the moment, but look at it in the long run. Poor, well, it was a mediocre sale for Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, because of Fallout 4. It should have been multi-platform, so people at least for the PlayStation side, oh, we're gonna play Tomb Raider, gonna get hyped up until Uncharted 4. So again, no for these for third-party companies, no more exclusives unless Microsoft's either paying you to make the game, like they need the funding from Microsoft, then fine, I can understand that. Street Fighter 5 did it, Bayonetta 2 did it, you get the idea. But if it's just because you're just too afraid of the competitors, yeah, that was a stupid move. Oh my gosh. Alright, so number 6. Integrate avatar in game just like the 360. I always like that, no offense, I know a lot of people don't like it. I like the Mies. I like the idea of putting your virtual avatar to the game. Kind of feel like you're into the game. They kind of did it with the 360. I know they said there was some rumors flying around that they're going to do that also with the Xbox One. Excuse me. So, gotta bring that back, gotta bring that back, integrate the avatars for Xbox One's game. Even if it's just like a picture in Street Fighter 4 or whatever, or some fighting game, like, or better yet, in Killer Instinct, or better yet, Avatar in Killer Instinct, why not? Alright, so with that, number 5. Sell more original Xbox games as digital. In other words, more digital game. Not just 360 as digital, but bring back some original Xbox game. They kind of did it in the past, but unfortunately, I know people said, the poor sales. Nobody wants buying them. Well, it's probably because it's too expensive. So sell them between $5 to $10. 10's the highest. Maybe, or maybe $5. Sell those Xbox original games for $5. Maybe just a bit 7. You might make money. I mean, I'm just saying. I know a lot of the problem is again, and I kind of read this in GameScoop, was that sometimes making an old game work to a new system is not just slapping it on and making it work. There are a lot of coding you have to do, and it costs money. If nobody's gonna buy the game, what's the point? But I'm just saying, hey, if you do this, maybe somebody will play your Xbox game. SNK versus Capcom Chaos. Remember what happened? Xbox exclusive in America because somebody was being greedy. There you go. Just saying it. So, yeah, I would want to see, but hopefully, maybe an update, but I doubt it. Number 4, rail shooter games for the Xbox One, such as Time Crisis, House of the Dead. And basically what I'm thinking is, use the camera, use the peripheral, the Kinect, but also create a special peripheral, like some sort of light gun that integrates with the Kinect. I mean, that game, Gunslinger, was okay, but that was so weird. But yeah, maybe a rail shooter. One of the things that PS3 people like was there was some rail shooter game. I know PS4, there's not much of a rail shooter game in the PS4. I don't know why now, but maybe bring those back, rail shooter. Maybe a lot of people like them. So again, rail shooter games on the Xbox One. I would like to see that. All right. Number 3, more Windows 10 games. Games for Windows Live version 2.0. Let's just say it's back. Okay. I know a lot of people were complaining with games for Windows Live because there were some problems in the past. I can understand. And the only face about games for Windows Live that people like is achievement. Guilty. I bought some cheap game for Windows Live game. I got some achievements. Yeah, I know, it's so sad, but again, it is what it is. Now they're doing it with Windows 10. There are some games already that utilize this with games from Windows 10. One of them that comes free if you have Windows 10 is Microsoft Solitaire game. I kind of played it. you get achievement, and I got it from my Xbox One. Thumbs up. So more Windows 10 games. Again, give people option. That's why I like what Phil Spencer. I agree. The reason they got rid of the Kinect was to give people option. So why not give people option about either I want to play it for Windows 10 or Xbox One. People get option. I mean, people who don't like that, whatever, you probably have your reason, but gotta accept it. Windows 10 is another option for Microsoft for their games. You want more people to play your game? Yes? No? You want to be selfish so they have to mandatory buy Xbox Ones? Well, whatever, but I don't agree with that. Alright, so number 2. Rare Replay 2, or at least more DLC for Rare Replay. One of my favorite games for the Xbox One is Rare Replay. It has some game from the Spectrum to the NES to the N64, an arcade, Xbox original to Xbox 360. It's freaking awesome. So why not add more games? I know they have more games for Rare, so why not put more? Or do Rare Replay 2. That'll be awesome. Just want to see that. Alright, and the number one for this one really is have a 2D gamepad peripheral for fighting games and a 2D gamepad like for Shovel Knight and Battletoads. Yes, there is one, the Mortal Kombat X PDP fighting pad, but I have heard people said they're not really that good, especially for fighting games. So maybe Microsoft, actually, or Mad Cats, make a 2D fighting pad. You kind of did one for the 360. Why not on the Xbox One? I got fighting games for the 360. Sadly, I can't really play them because I really don't have the proper gamepad. I tried to use the one that came with it. It just wasn't working. So, yeah. Like, Microsoft either have more people, either Mad Cats, Hori. I mean, PDP, I guess it's fine, but like I said, I'm hearing right now that the one they have was, well, it wasn't that good, and two, it was too expensive, they gotta lower the price. Or, better yet, just like with the Wii U, Microsoft, can we have Peripheral backwards compatible with the Peripheral, please? Especially those Mad Cats fighting pad, at least. I know they say they couldn't do it because of the architect. That's why you couldn't really use the Kinect, the original Kinect for the Xbox One, or any Kinect game for 360 won't work in the Xbox One because they said the architect's way different. Putting him in probably going to cost him a lot of money, so kind of understandable, still disappointing. But at least either the fight pad, make it backwards compatible with the Xbox One, or provide a new, better fight pad than the PDP Mortal Kombat X one. Just saying. So, those are my top 10 that I want to see from Microsoft at E3 2016. And then you say, how come about games? How come you don't care about new games? Well, they could have new games. HoloLens, not really care about it. Maybe better update, that's what I really want to see. But we'll see that in the long run. So the last one is Sony.